Welcome guys, this is Crystal Palace Daily News with me, Stephen Dawes. I hope that you are doing okay, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about the women's team because the Crystal Palace midfielder Coral-Jade Haines has been talking to the Crystal Palace media team about next season, and it's really is exciting for the women's team. Obviously with the not the World Cup, with the Euros in the UK, women's football profile has increased a huge amount. And obviously, the Palace ladies do get a lot of support down at Hayes Lane, and he basically, CoralJade Haines is hoping that that will continue into next season. Now, this is one thing I didn't realise, and that is Palace have been very active in the transfer market, bringing in no fewer than 15 new signings to the women's team, and that is fantastic. I mean, I admit I haven't covered the women's team as much as I probably should have done, and so I don't know as much about them as I probably should. But 15 new signings is definitely a look of intent, that they want to push for promotion next season. And Haynes says the standard of women's football is just getting better and better. In the WSL and the Championship now, the challenge for the top three is always going to be so difficult to call so early on in the season. But as a club, we are setting our aims high, and that is fantastic. We are working very hard to get the promotion we think we are capable of getting. Pre-season has gone really well. It feels like everybody has known each other for years. It's amazing to see how well everyone is getting on and how that translates on the pitch. The bond in the change room is already helping their performances in training, and there has also been evidence of this in our pre-season friendlies. And she goes on to talk about the fans that have been really supporting the team over the last couple of years. We have unreal fans, home and away, who always back us. We've got the best fan base in the league. New fans are always welcome, and we want to grow the Crystal Palace family. It's an exciting time for the club, and we love the fans as much as they love watching us. It's going to be a really exciting season, especially off the back of the England women winning the Euros. So we're just as keen to drive forward the standards of women's football. We would love every single Palace fan to be a part of that, and I think that's fantastic. I mean, I don't have the opportunity to get down to Hayes Lane, unfortunately, but if I did, then I would, because I think that certainly for me it was very refreshing watching the women's Euros, because they're just as intent and they're just as committed to the game as the men are, but you get far less play acting, which I actually really do appreciate, because some of the time, some of the big clubs in the Premier League are just awful. They really are, and it happens in every club. And I think that certainly the women's team are looking to go places this season. So if you do have the opportunity to go down there and watch them, I heartily recommend that you do. And I'm going to tell you their first home game. The first home game is in the Barclays Women's Championship is against Coventry United at Hayes Lane on the 27th of August. Kick-off at 7 p.m. So if you are in the area and you have the opportunity to go down and check them out, then I think you absolutely should. Let me know down in the comments, as always, what you think.